Everyone around you is counting down to summer. Longer days, beach trips, rooftop parties, and you're just not that excited. Actually, if anything, you're already missing winter. And people don't understand that. They look at you like something's wrong. How can you not love summer? It's so depressing when it gets cold. Don't you get sad? But here's what they don't realize. Preferring winter isn't about the weather. It's about who you are on the inside. Psychology has actually studied this, and what they found is fascinating. People who prefer winter tend to score higher in introversion. Not shyness, introversion. There's a difference. Shy people want connection, but fear it. Introverts genuinely recharge in quiet, and winter gives them exactly that. The world slows down. People stay inside. The social pressure lifts. Summer does the opposite. Summer is loud. Summer is performed. Everyone's expected to be out, to be seen, to be on. And for certain kinds of people, that is exhausting in a way that's hard to explain. It's not that they hate people, it's that performing for people drains them. Winter people tend to be more introspective, more comfortable sitting with their own thoughts. They don't need noise to feel okay. Silence doesn't scare them. In fact, silence is where they feel most like themselves. There's also something about the aesthetic of winter that speaks to a certain emotional depth. The gray skies, the empty streets, the muted colors. To most people, that looks sad. But to winter people, it feels honest. Summer is bright and cheerful and loud, and the world expects you to match it. But what if you're not feeling bright and cheerful? What if today is just a gray day inside? Winter removes that pressure. Winter says, it's okay to be quiet today. It's okay to stay in. It's okay to just exist. And psychologically, that permission to slow down is incredibly healing. Studies on overstimulation show that highly sensitive people process the world more deeply than others. Bright lights hit harder. Noise lands differently. Social energy depletes faster. Winter is naturally lower stimulation. Softer light, quieter streets, slower pace. For people wired that way, winter isn't depressing. Winter is a relief. There's something else, too. Winter people tend to be more comfortable with depth. Deep conversations over surface ones. Meaning over noise. Real over polished. Summer culture can feel very surface. Appearances, events, being seen. And winter people see through that. They're not impressed by the performance. They want what's underneath. This doesn't mean they're antisocial. It means they're selective. One real conversation matters more to them than 100 shallow ones. And winter is the season that makes space for that. So if this is you, if you actually feel lighter when the temperature drops, nothing is wrong with you. You're just someone who feels better when the world slows down enough to match your pace. And that's not a flaw. That's just who you are.